Hey guys, what's up? NOOCH Neighborhood Picks. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, don't forget. Now, Waiver Wire Wednesday for fantasy football. Every Tuesday night, everybody's got to make decisions on what they want to do on the waiver wires for the next day. A lot of it's according to your team, and the other part of it is according to what's going on in the league. So this is more informational, and I just want to hit bullet points on maybe like what guys we should be looking at, a quick little summary, and we move on. What I'm looking at on the waiver wires is, first let's go to quarterbacks. I said this in a previous video. The top quarterbacks in the league, the passing leaders, are just about, other than Tua, are all guys that were not even drafted in any type of early or middle rounds. You got Goff. He was behind Anthony Richardson. The only quarterback I was saying in the preseason with no respect up there with the league leaders, only first 2 weeks, Stafford, old man Stafford, with Puka Nakau, another guy that, a receiver, 35 targets. If he's out there as a free agent, as a waiver, of course you're going to go get him. But Stafford's putting up a lot of yards. These are Band-Aid guys. If you're a quarterback, if you don't like how he's playing, C.J. Stroud for Houston, putting up a lot of yards. These are fantasy options. But if you need a quarterback already, you're probably in a world of trouble. So moving on. The big running back. Everybody's going to be putting their, if you got your fab dollars, Jerome Ford. Nick Chubb, one of the most reliable running backs in the league, is out for the season. Terrible injury last night. Jerome Ford had 16 carries for 106 yards. He's going to be the back for Cleveland moving forward. If you need a running back, Jerome Ford is your guy, Cleveland. Another running back just to keep maybe a side eye on. The Jets were in so much dismay. Dalvin Cook had a fumble. You might want to just keep an eye on Michael Carter. He's like, you know, people like him. The Jets had him in a little bit after the fumble, but there's nothing really solid behind that. But I would just keep a little eye on him. Receivers, Adam Thielen's in a few leagues. A lot of people gave up on him. He looks like he has a nice little rapport with the rookie quarterback in Carolina. You know, he's just a crafty veteran receiver, and if he can stay healthy, he's going to get receptions. Adam Thielen is just too much of a crafty veteran to not be able to produce if he's in, because he's going to be the safety blanket for the young quarterback. I got Thielen in there. Another guy, Josh Reynolds for Detroit. St. Brown's the guy out there. Jameis Winston still suspended. Josh Reynolds, first 2 games, 4 catches for 80, 5 catches for 66. Those are the first 2 games. And he's been in the end zone twice. It's a 28-year-old, tall, wiry receiver. Makes a lot of plays, and Jared Goff seems to be really comfortable with them. Tight ends, there's not a lot. Tight ends are not tearing up the league. Zach Ertz, familiar name. He's been around for a long time. He's got 18 targets, 12 catches, 80 yards. You might want to take a look at Zach Ertz. Dalton Kincaid might be out in some leagues. He hasn't really caught on yet, but he's supposed to be one of those guys that's next. So if you're looking at anticipating, you might, if he's still out there, you might want to look at Kincaid. For those people still sleeping on Mostert, he's a running back out in Miami. He's in his 30s. However, the other night when he broke that touchdown against New England, he became the #1 fastest running back in the NFL next gen. Raheem Mostert is always dangerous. And on a speed team with Miami, with Waddle and Hill, Mostert in the backfield is always dangerous if you're looking for an extra guy in your flex. But waiver wire Wednesdays, this week, it's Jerome Ford week. If you need a back, you better be willing to bid a little bit. I know it's early, but he who hesitates is lost. A lot. In this day and age in 2023, see, 20 years ago, even 15 years ago, guys in the leagues would make fun of other guys for doing a lot of waivers. Now, with multiple backs and guys coming in and game-to-game specific game plan, week-to-week specific game plans, you have to be alert on the waiver all year. You better be alert on that waiver wire. So anybody now who makes fun of somebody using waivers is ignorant. Okay, you don't know shit about what you're talking about. So stay on top of the waiver wire. Jerome Ford, running back. Quarterbacks, there's a lot of Band-Aids. Receivers, they're thin around here by me. Josh Reynolds, maybe Thielen. You're looking at Giants. Hodgins is going to come on soon. He was the best receiver down the stretch for the Giants last year. Hyatt, slate, and the Giants are going to click a little bit now once they woke up in the second half. So we'll see. I don't want to keep it too long-winded. Just bullet points of the waiver wire guys that you could maybe look at and pick something up to help your team. NOOCH, Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe.